Hey there, I'm here to interrupt your regularly scheduled entertainment. So, the show Bluey. Bluey has taken the world by storm. I see it everywhere, all the time. With collectively enjoyable characters and mature writing, Bluey has been able to captivate not only its target audience of young children, but also adults who just want a relatively low-stress television experience. Bluey is an Australian cartoon intended for children in the preschool age group, so around 3 or 4 years old. The show follows the titular character Bluey and the experiences she has with her parents, her younger sister, her family, and her neighbors. The mature writing is like a key component for the all ages enjoyment of this show, since they allow the characters to be realistically portrayed regardless of the character's age.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the kids and all the kings and the horses couldn't put Humpty together again.
It gives the sense that the show writers respect their child audience enough to treat them like, actual people, in a way that many shows intended for young children just really don't. No offense to, Baby Einsteins or, Dora the Explorer, but, having the characters pause and, stare off into space, okay. The writing of the show also encourages viewership from adults as well, by showing great parenting methods and some of the emotional toils that being a parent can bring someone.
Wow. You must have learned a thing or two.
I have. And there's something you need to know.
What?
You're doing great.
In the world of Bluey, all of the characters are portrayed by various breeds of dogs, with Bluey and her family being Australian cattle dogs. Cattle dogs are also known by a couple of different names, such as the Queensland Heeler, more familiarly with the show, Blue Heelers or Red Heelers. Obviously, the term blue and red is in relation to the color of their fur. Now, among Bluey's family, she has a cousin named Muffin, whom this video is really about. So, I think Muffin's character design is literally one of the best among the Heeler children for a very distinct reason, and that is that she's in grayscale. While Bluey and all of the other children are very cute in their own manner, I think that Muffin being in grayscale is actually a pretty top-tier design choice for a Heeler child. Now you might be asking why, because besides being in grayscale, her design isn't extravagant or world-changing by any means. But the reason why I think that her design is pretty top tier in my opinion is because, like Dalmatians, whom are a part of the original breeding process to get a Heeler, Australian cattle dogs are actually born with the majority of their body being white. There's a couple of spots here and there that could be a solid black or whatever color, right? The classic blue or red coloration actually doesn't start growing until, they're a few months old. In fact, the change in their coat colors can take quite a while, and if we use my own Heeler Watson as an example, his coat was already mostly changed by the time we had gotten him. He was about 4.5 months, but his tail was entirely white still. But as he began to age a little more, time went on, etc., his tail started to get more of that classic Heeler speckling as well. If we continue to assume the children in Bluey age like normal humans because they're anthropomorphic dogs and they have this entire human equivalent society, we can assume the change in their coat color would start to happen right around the time that they're toddler aged. Around the same age bracket in which Muffin is supposed to be. While some Heelers can appear a little more gray than black, Muffin, being in the grayscale, could have been just a really nice nod to the way that cattle dogs slowly come into their coloration as they get older. Now, do I think this was a purposeful action by the character designers?
Bye, Bingo. Bye, Lucy. Bye, Muffins.
See you next Thursday!
And not really, I don't know. But I wouldn't think so due to them showing Bluey as an infant with her coat already completely blue, as well as Muffin having a younger sister who is also already in full color. Additionally, the character designs of Bluey also have some other really minor flaws that really don't matter in the grand scheme of a kid's show, really. The Chow Chow characters not having blue or purple tongues as the breed does in real life. While I personally think that Muffin's character design is very ingenious, it might be a little more accidental. I do have to acknowledge that it was probably not genius by design. Are there any other breed-specific inconsistencies in Bluey that, you, potentially as a dog person, might have a problem with? Do you think Muffin's design is also accidentally genius? Do you wish that they would give the Chow Chow characters the blue tongues that they need and deserve? Comment all that below. Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I know this was a short one. This video is brought to you by Patreon, so thank you so much to Ippo, Chrome, Nick, and Ashley for subscribing. If you want to support me on Patreon, please check out the link in the description. And with that, this is Minji signing off. Until next time.
I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. 'Cause I can't move on till I let go.